Love and Light Collective. My goodness. This I was sitting here this whole time, right? And the sun was not doing that. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Not to dim our light or nothing. I know I have to see you at some point. Collective, in case you should have a question, right? Love and Light, you guys. We are going to do another all signs reading. And I'm actually going to go through all 12 of the signs, but hear me out. We're just going to check in to see what your spiritual guidance team may have to say to you or for you at this time. All right. So we're going to do it a little bit differently, even though it's an all signs read. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. Um, the sitch is the reason why, okay. Current energies are coming out, Seven of Wands. Interestingly enough, it's not even the Seven of Swords where it's talking about like defeat and treachery and all of that, right? We're talking about Seven of Wands, which often talks about standing your ground, staying the course, right? And I get it. It's giving a storm of fuck shit, all right? And this could very much with this Sage of Pentacles. This is the gay tarot, so there could be some significance to the LGBTQ plus lifestyle. Does not have to be the case. But you guys, I was going through the studio and I took a look at some of the illustrations, and they talk about a lot of like real life situations. So you might be seeing this deck being utilized quite heavily since I remembered we had that and putting it to use. But I digress. I was guided to it for this message. This Sage, S-A-G-E of Pentacles, is really talking about, toiling and laboring and expecting an outcome, a reward, an end, right? So, being that the current energies are not giving, hey, looks like we made it, or, I am that I am, we got to talk about it to make sure that your crown ultimately here is straightened. All right. So we're going to go through all of the signs because of the current energies found from that tarot. And we're going to take Aries first. So that's going to be at 222 Aries. All right. Let's see what your postcard message will be for Aries, please, Spirit of the Collective. Okay. Dearest Aries, got your postcard. Since you're on Earth, Aries, you understand how buildings are built, yes? A good solid foundation and yet flexibility too in case of earthquakes. Could be some significance to earthquakes. Maybe you're in the state of California. It doesn't have to be the case. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base here, Aries. Whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life, Aries, at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now, Aries, you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general sight check to ensure your hard work, there's that Sage of Pentacles vibes, you feel me, is being well supported. Do this, Aries, and know you are building your life on a perfect and solid foundation that will allow you to become, to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. Maybe you too subscribe Aries as being that of a miracle, as you should. All right. The card ends with, we're so happy for you, Aries, and so intrigued by what you're building. All right. So this has been your postcard message, Aries, for the collective. All right. 404 on the timer for Leo. After Leo, we're going to ring the bell here for those waiting for their free message. Okay, so what do we have, Spirit, for Leo? The sign of Leo in the collective. Ow, that hurt, Leo. My goodness. All right, here we go. Dearest you, Leo, there are times when loss is a part of life. Ouch. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good, Leo. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, Leo, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it, Leo. See the beauty that was the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise, Leo. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love always and forever, Leo. All right. So we have gone through Aries and Leo placements so far, collective, and those that are waiting their turn for their free tarot reading may do so now. All right. Love and light, Cassandra. Thanks for coming back and hopping on. Thank you, Freaky J. Love and light. Hey, hey, hey. Love and light, eat me. Welcome. All right, so I see Love and Light motivational vibes. Love that name, Love and Light Janice Kath. I see motivational vibes question, and those that are intending to do so may also submit theirs. But be mindful, I'm ringing this bell left and right because we got an all signs message. We're going through all 12 signs for the postcard messages today. So be mindful if you do, for whatever reason, get skipped over, the bell will again ring. All right, no worries. Okay, let's see our motivational vibes. That's a very yes, 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 yes. If I do say so myself, Archangel Michael may be ushering that energy in for you. Okay, love and light to you as well as Angelo. Motivational vibes. All right, let's see here. Love and light, Freaky J. Who else is in here? Let me see. Oh, love and light, Fiona. I missed ya. Love and light, honey bun. Happy Monday, as it were. All right, let's see here, you guys. The next question. Anybody has a question? I got a question. You got a question? If not, no worries. We're going to be zipping through these and ringing the bell over and over again for this one. No worries. Okay. So I'm going to get right into it. And those that will help me, 7:15 on the timer for Sagittarius, please and thank you. All right. 7:15 for Sagittarius. And let's get your message. Okay. I'm about to sneeze. I don't know why. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if I'm tapping into the energy. Oh, like I'm going to have to do it. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. So let's get to it, Sagittarius. I'm trying. All right. I'm trying. Here I come. For Sagittarius spirit. Postcard message. Boy, oh boy. Is this what y'all been dealing with, Saggies? Just stop and start, hot and cold, left and right, upside down, maybe. What the hell? All right. You get two. Let's do it. All right. The first one for Sagittarius. All right. So you get a 2 for 1 here. Well, 2 for 2. Dearest you, Sagittarius, the common sayings, be in the world but not of it and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, Sagittarius. For you are one of many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this, Sagittarius. So will you wear the world loosely, or will it straitjacket the fuck out of you? It's your choice. I mean, hey, the card says it, all right? It's your choice. Whatever happiness, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan, Sagittarius. Loving you always and forever. So that's postcard number 1 for Saggies. And Saggies got 2 today because, you know, all right, double for your trouble, perhaps, right? Dearest you, Sagittarius, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you, we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for spirit, letting you know you are a living channel, Sagittarius, for this awesome co-creative energy. There's that divinity, right? When you're feeling inspired, Sagittarius, it means you heard us. Inspiration comes, I'm saying comes, and the word is actually means. excuse me, but inspiration does come from spirit. I'm pretty sure that was part and parcel of the channeling, but I digress. The card actually states, again, inspiration means spirit is breaking through you. Excuse me, the word wasn't breaking, it was breathing. What the hell are you guys going through, Sagittarius? Oh my God. Somebody feels like they are just being broke down and busted for source energy. All right. I get it. Been there a time or two myself, dare I say. Keep going. All right. Because you're in for a real treat. And I don't mean that actually like any kind of passive aggressive type of context to it. All right. Seriously, literally, you're in for a treat, Sagittarius. But let's try it again. All right. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you, Sagittarius. While you maybe feel, but good thing feelings can lie, broken, right? Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world, Saggies. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you're on Earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Love and light, country love. Wondrous miracles, Sagittarius, have a way of showing up just for you when you let inspirations propel you forward. All right. So, whoo-wee. All right. We made it. Okay. Maybe it wasn't as fast or as quick and easy as we might have expected, right? But the messages stand. All right. Love and light to you, Sagittarius. We're now at 11:40 for Cancer. Those that are kind enough to put the timestamp in the box, 11:40 for Cancer's reading today regarding the postcards from Spirit. All right. So we're just going to take the one off the top here. Bam. All right. Dear you, Cancer. Now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance, take a step back, and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look at how far you've come. You guys, you literally need to be celebrating yourselves for every win, big or small, fast or slow. Okay. Because that's what's going to help you stay the course. Also, you deserve to be celebrated, and you can't wait for somebody outside of you to do it first, if at all. Ask me how I know, right? So there's that. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. Often you gotta slow it down to even catch some of that. Didn't you notice, right? Cancer and anyone else resonating with this, right? When you step into the role of observer, Cancer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision-making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice, Cancer. Trust us when we say now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. Love ya. All right, so that's what I got for Cancer's message. And we're ringing the bell for those that did not yet get a chance to get a crack at their free reading opportunity during this live stream. All right. Love and light. Janice Kath, I see you. I see you. What I don't see is my deck. Okay, here we go. Let's see. For Janice. Okay, let me see about March in this business. It's a yes. I'm hearing make sure paperwork is filled out. I don't know if this is like some sort of legalism or some sort of policy information or some sort of product information. Okay. Now here's the sitch. It starts, right? But as far as like being all like legacy wealth out the gate, it's not giving all the way, right? But this is better than it giving legacy wealth in day number 2, because often those experiences crash and burn quite significantly faster than anything that takes time, all right, to make and keep the legacy wealth or the abundance aspect, right? The capital, okay, of the business. So that's what I have for you. Okay, love and light. country love. Ooh. Boy, people will do some crazy-ish. Oh, you know what? It's a no. It's not the Uncle Jimmy. Maybe it's another uncle. I don't know. But it's not Uncle Jimmy. Okay, so we got no. And I think that, it's coming out like Jimmy's broken up about the situation too. So why would, you know, it's almost like there are more than just you disgruntled over the ruffling, as you put it. Okay, but that's a no. Okay, both at the bottom and the one and the card that came out. Okay, country love, much love and light to you and your family. All right. Okay, let me see here, Cassandra. But I also want to know, why do you care though? Like, does it make sense to care? And how much do you need to care, right? Like, even if somebody's upset with you. I think that, you know, we should be most alarmed if we're upset with ourselves. And even then, you've got to actually kind of get through that onion layer process to be like, is somebody projecting, is somebody suggesting that I should be disgruntled with myself or feeling less than about myself? You know, because often you'll find chosen ones make sense, that there's somebody in the corner going, yeah, hope they, you know, hope they hate them because I hate them. Right? Let me see the way you phrase this. So, babe, we got a yes. Now what? Yes at the bottom and the one that came out. All right? And you have to care why. You know, sometimes we can't make people love us. Did you notice? But I digress. So as long as you love you, and as long as you know you've done your part to right any perceived wrongs, right? Because, you know, hey, we can get on one too. Anybody, chosen one or not, has the ability, I won't say propensity, but the ability to produce less than vibes, right? Lower karmic type of vibes. It's a thing, right? But once you guys know, you know, Cassandra and anyone else resonating with this, I mean, we've all been there. Once you know you've done your part and you know the divine backs you in everything as far as decisions and, you know, the way you've carried yourself, especially at the back end, right? I mean, the divine doesn't ask us to never step over a line, right? I mean, how will we learn, like, hey, probably don't want to do that, it's not pleasant there, if we never got a chance to try, right? Like, how would you even train an animal? Think about it. About boundaries, if you never gave them a chance to figure out on themselves, is this the boundary line, when they know it, they know they've been taught that, right? But give them a chance to prove to themselves even that they've been taught that, right? I don't know why that's coming through, but I digress. This is really part and parcel of training your inner workings, okay, regarding that software program. I always say the brain is like a computer, a supercomputer, really, right? So once you actually get in there and you're like, okay, no, I'm going to do a system defrag. I actually don't give a fuck about anybody not giving a fuck about me, because I know I gave a fuck about them, and I know I did my part, and I know I was always truthful with them, and I know I was always available for them, and now I know I'm not to be those things. You know what I mean? Because they don't exist in my world, and I know that I now know I don't need them. I only ever wanted them, and now I know I actually don't even want that, because again, cross the boundary line and you found out it's toxic there. It's not ever able, you're not ever able to keep a person that expects you to please them. Please, my goodness, how would it work? You'd be so busy living somebody else's life for them, you'd have none of your own. And either way, I'm so sorry to tell you, but you don't need to care to the point where you get glitched up in some sort of rabbit hole energy and now your days and nights are all fucked up, because you came in here, and by here I mean the earth plane, without those people. So that's a tangible enough evidence that you don't need them. And so they should not have to have permission. And you're in charge here, so this is why I'm talking, to actually disgruntle you. Especially when you know you're a good person on the great side of karma, you do your part, you show up, right? If you've committed an offense, you know you've attempted to right wrongs. And some people just want to lord that over you because you're a good person, because you care, right? And they want a measure of control. Well, no, I'll never forgive you. Well, now what? You're just going to put a period on that, stop living? No, that's not on the menu. And that's okay. they'll figure it out eventually as you just continue to do you, loving you, and, you know, hitting those milestone markers, babe, because that's what you're here to do anyways. You're not here to keep that person pleased or happy with you. I don't care who it is, you know? So that's just what I got. All right. Okay, let me see here. Um, Let me scroll back because I know I may have missed. All right, we got Janice, right? Freaky J, I know I missed. Let me just, I don't want to, bear with me, you guys. I can't always see the chat box the way that we're on anymore through the cell phone, okay? And Love and Like Fiona, I did not see you come in and say hello. My goodness. All right. I know I spoke to you, though. So let me, pardon my finger, y'all. Let's see, Freaky J. That's the one I see that I definitely skipped over. Okay, let's see about L. All right. Could be some significance to the barking. Freaky J. I want to see what how you ask that exactly. Hold on 1 second. All right. Feeling the distance now that the truth is out. Okay. So it seems like you're teaching somebody about boundaries, Freaky J, right? And it's working. However, I don't know that this person wants that known, or at least just yet. Or maybe they're still, you know, under some divine timing aspect of actually having the realization, because I don't see what I want to lovingly term as instant gratification regarding, oh, now you see, right? You see now, right? It's like there's some sort of block, a wall, a delay. But I can tell you that you're actively actioning out properly, okay, by removing, you know, holding back, you know, calling back your energy kind of ish. Because that's what's making this person want to come in and connect. Okay. That's what's making, and this may not be, I don't know. This may just be like days from now, not really current energies. Okay. Because there's some sort of wall there. It's like a fog. So I don't know if maybe the dust is still clearing for this person. But on the other side of it, they're like, oh, wait. No, you know, like, if this is not romantic, okay, they're like, no, we're family kind of vibes, right? And they want this new beginning. If it is romantic, you know the deal, all right? So you're being asked to hold your ground, stand your ground, okay? And this person most assuredly will be taught a lesson. They already were through you, your boundaries and your actions, or inactions, I should say. But there is some karma definitely attached to this. And I just don't know that, like, right now, if we just peered into the room where this person is, that they would actually have the clarity, but it's coming. Okay, Chariot energy, and calmer waters will ensue. All right, this too shall pass, honey bun. Just stand your ground, and, you know, nothing toxic about it, of course. It just is very matter of fact, right? I said I just blocked them, Fiona. You're so real for that. Exactly. Self-love, babe. When you love yourself enough, the divine, like, just kind of like how I was saying to Jay, it's like the divine, like your ancestors, okay, your spirit team, they're not going to allow you to be in a mindset that produces an environment that's not conducive to your growth. All right. So also, when you're doing the work consciously, actively, intentionally, to be like, no, I love me, I choose me, right? And not in some bitterness, not in some like sort of like, oh my God, I never, ever want to get hurt again. So I'm just going to be a recluse. Like, it's not, there's, because that too is toxic. Like, you can, okay, so you can't trust you getting through another storm. So you're just going to go under a rock. Well, guess what? The rocks get wet. Sometimes they crack apart and open just the same from the weather or the storm. Now what, right? Like, it's like, oh, somebody doesn't like you, somebody doesn't love you. Now what? You still have you. You're in charge. You're amazing. You are divinely blessed and backed and inspired. Where's the problem? Maybe your focus, right? So, you know, there's that. But my goodness, you guys are going through a lot. I get it. Okay. I get it. Been there. I've been there. So we're going to go to Fiona regarding AS. Hold on one second, you guys. Could be getting a message from them soon. Doesn't have to be. Okay, here we go. Oh. So I got yes and, heartbreak energy. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So this is for Fiona. Your yes stands that came out, right? But I want to talk a bit about this. I don't know if you or this person or you and this person are all kind of like up in arms about should we, could we, would we kind of thing. And there's like this energy about like protective. Like I don't want to actually open arms, enter into some sort of grief mode, another opportunity of grief. It's like I was just talking about that, right? Wasn't I just talking about like how you can't actually make yourself a recluse because it would be toxic to do so. Now that's quite different than living the life of the spiritual hermit, right? That's a little bit different. Because I feel like I lead that life. Like, try as I may, I try so hard to make friends and to keep them. I try so hard to date and be loved, right? And it's just, you know, when you're I don't want to say it like I'm all like extra special, but aren't we, right? So your guides necessarily won't allow for you to date down, right? Like it's not like I'm saying it like, you know, with some sort of air of like egoic judgment. I'm trying to just matter-of-factly state, and I'm not trying to trigger or call anyone out, right? Because no one's really better than anyone else. It's just whether or not you've done the work, it would show in certain ways, right? And so once you've done the work, I mean, gosh, that's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears crying out into the dark abyss and, you know, all of that. You don't really want to have to jump right back there and then do it all over again, right? Especially when you learn the lesson, okay? So after you learn the lesson and you're all built up in self-love and all of that, my whole point was you're not able to just kind of smash ass with anyone. You're not able to literally cast pearls before swine because the divine would not allow for it. You know what I mean? We have free will, but we are also protected from ourselves often. And thankfully, because how many times have we needed protection from ourselves? Because meaning we're thinking we're doing the best, we're thinking we're asking for the best, but our mindset is still working some of that old programming, going back to that super brain computer and the software programming. And so again, it's very important to do the work. All right. But I get that this person is also mindful of like some of the fuck shit that they've been, and maybe you too, Fiona, and doesn't want to have to re-enter that. But the divine is saying this is actually something that should be, right? This could be something, okay, if this is not romantic, this is like a long-term connection, friendship situationship. If this is romantic, okay, this really talks about making it formal, making it more sturdy, making it like, hey, here's a drawer in my place, you got a key, or marriage, okay, depending on, you know, what all plays out. Now, I can see that this person does actually understand that you're gorgeous, that you're amazing, that you're talented with whatever ways you're talented. They do enjoy your energy and they do feel you are a strong partner. And they may actually eventually be thinking, okay, if this is not um, love, Fiona, then this would be somebody that does see your value and wants to keep you around on their team or, you know, as their confidant. Or if this is love, Fiona, a love interest, they would definitely be seeing you as wifey material, if that makes sense to say. All right. So that's what I got for you, babe. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So eat me. You got to be way more patient because hear me out. I'm literally getting to you now, right? Like you're next. So you know, I'm here. I'm here doing it. Here we go. Okay. All right. If you put your question in once, all right, give me a chance to actually skip over you before you put it in again. So we have a yes for you, eat me. All right. And let me see here. Yeah, so this might mean you have to move. I wanted to be sure what your question was, eat me. This might mean that you have to move or leave an area, a jurisdiction, you know, your whatever your Section 8 had, you know, allowed you to have access to, if that makes sense, okay? Mariana, I don't know if that's I don't think it's a question, babe. Are you just accidentally putting that in caps? I'm confused. Because been told that my ex wants to reconcile because I'm not wanting him near. I don't know. I don't know how a yes or a no applies there. So I'm not sure what. Oh, you're very valued, Fiona. By yourself firstly, right? So important to carry your value with you. That way you don't have to have no kind of middleman talk about how worthy am I today, right? We can't be having that. Gone are those days, right? All right. So you guys, if you don't have any other questions right now, and or if I actually skipped over you, right? It's because of one or two reasons. You're not playing by the rules, okay? And so you're not doing your part. All right. So look in the description box, okay? You can get your free reading that way, according to the live stream rules. Also, if I skipped over you, might be accidentally, right? But it's nothing intentional, okay? It's nothing personal as well, right? So there's that. 7-7 could be some significance, you guys, collectively, as angelic realm assistance in synchronicity. Look up those angel numbers, would ya? They really help round out the message. I'm so serious. I'm not even gonna spoon feed you what 7-7 means, but everybody on here would love to know what 7-7 means. I'm so serious. Okay. And you better claim that 7-7. Go ahead and claim it. I'll wait. Because I know I'm claiming my 7-7. Ain't nobody taking my 7-7. Okay. I think eat me scrambling is already a bad start. You know what I mean? If you're scrambling, if you're stressing, if you're fearing, it's already not giving you an environment mentally, let alone anything else in your outside world that will allow you to have good footing. No pun intended. We talk about the manifestation techniques all the time. Watch The Secret. Watch The Secret. Watch The Secret. Do the exercises. Change your life. Believe. Start acting out in a way that allows you to get over the hurdles of fear, of anxiety, of the what ifs. Okay, we talk about it all the time for a reason, because you all the time have to make the choice to go over the hurdle instead of allowing them to crumble on top of you into an unsurmountable amount of force of pressure when that's not part and parcel of your birthright energy. It's abundance, it's freedom, it's life, and life more abundantly. It's not scrambling. It's not stressing. It's not teeter-tottering on the edge of life and death. Okay? But you would have to make the choice to believe that, firstly, and then action out of it. If you believe, okay, in the right manner, you're not going to action out scrambling. Okay? And that's how you would know if you believe or not. You know what I mean? That's just the truth. And I say it with love because I want you guys to get this. And I've been saying that every freaking time I come on here. So there's that. Watch The Secret. Watch The Secret. Sleep to it. Do the exercises. You can do it. You got to believe so you can achieve. All right. Now let's see here. I believe, okay, according to people playing along with the live stream rules, Sean is the next in line for a question to be answered for free today on the live stream. Pardon me if that's not the case. Moderators, I'd ask that you correct me if that's not the case, please and thank you, okay? So we're going to go with Sean in the meantime while I figure out, is that correct? All right. Okay, so we got 2 cards flipping out for Sean. Those 3 cards again. That's real interesting. Hold on, let me do that again. Why would that happen? I had the same 3 cards. Sean, I'm going to do it again, but I'll show you. I'll share. I'll be kind. I'm shuffling the deck. The same 3 cards came out. But let's try again for Sean. Okay, because I don't know why that happened. Maybe that was just like whoever had that come out in their message. It was double the energy. Fiona. Okay. I'm actually gonna do, because I don't want any kind of energy overlap, so let's go. Sean. All right, really quick. Okay. Well, no pun intended, but the Wheel of Fortune says yes regarding your game show, and it seems like it produces opportunities, or at least a lot of contentment, all right, in the experience. That's what I have for you, Sean. Either way, that was a yes then, right? Because these were all yeses too, babe. All right. All right, let me see. I'm scrolling for questions. You guys bear with. Ultra Ego Wisdom. All right. Security course. Okay, let me see. Wow, I see you're all up in your head about it. But it's giving yes. Okay, you will continue the course. Do not fear. You guys, if you really wrapped your head around the fact that what is for you will never be not yours. Now, you got to be mindful. You got to be pliable regarding the timetable expectation of that, right? You got to be mindful. You could see something, have something, experience something, and maybe that goes away for a time. This too shall pass. Because ultimately, what is for you? Who is for you? They can't be taken from you, ripped away from you, you know, for good, end all be all, right? There's some energies in current times that are asking us to second guess ourselves, our abilities, our intuition. Wonder why that would be. I'm looking at 88 on the screen. Look up that angel number, would ya? Okay, because that's why that would be. I'm speaking in code, but it's literally the angelic code. And the message stands. Look it up. 88. Highly significant. All right. Mods, are we good on questions? Can I get back to the all signs, or what are we doing? I'm like, hello, help. Help, hello. Are we good? Are we good? Okay, so, okay, thank you, Fiona. I was like, all right, y'all just left me. All right, thank you. Thank you, Sean and Fiona. Thank you so much, because I was like, I guess I gotta play a Crickets soundtrack next. Just me sitting here like crickets in the background, but all right. Let's say 39 minutes for Scorpio, okay? Could be some significance to blue. Could be having a spiritual upgrade, crown chakra opening, a cleansing, Scorpio. All right. Ooh. All right, so we've got your postcard, dearest you, Scorpio. Going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident, Scorpio, that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcomes. It might turn out even better than you expected, Scorpio. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone here is rooting for you, Scorpio, to win the game of life. So just do it. Loving you so, so much. All right. So that's what we got for our Scorpio collective members regarding their postcard from Spirit. And next up is going to be Pisces at 4015. 4015 for Pisces. Spirit postcard message. Ooh, okay. Okay, you got two. You got two here, Pisces. All right, let's talk about it. First one up, dearest you, Pisces. All your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move you. Excuse me. Here we go. Pisces. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies. There's that inspiration, peace, understanding, and joy. All right, part and parcel of your birthright package. Now we're talking, right? In this moment, Pisces, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. So a little side note with this Pisces, with this first of your two postcard messages, if and when things should not work out for you, you need to understand that is in fact divine protection. All right. Especially when you find yourselves really understanding that you're walking karma. Okay. Sometimes we can't get what we want in the ultimate strategy of this game of life, as it were. But again, going back to what is for you. Okay, it just is. You know, in the back end, you're either getting double for your trouble, or simply and solely, this too shall pass, in spite of you not always getting what you want, and or in the time frame, or in the mannerisms with which you would prefer. Okay, the divine's the ultimate strategist. All right. So that's postcard number 1 for Pisces, and we're going to go to postcard number 2 for Pisces since 2 came out for you. Dearest you, Pisces, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Under fucking statement, right? Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities, that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul, yes, you Pisces, your soul knows better than your small self, or your muggle self for those Harry Potter fans, right? Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential to your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new, do something different. Okay, you guys know the definition of insanity is doing the same freaking thing over and over, expecting a different outcome that just won't be the case, right? So sometimes you do have to do something a little differently. You won't know how it feels, Pisces, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear, Pisces. We are so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. You see how the bottom of the card indicates you've already been loved and supported? It's past tense. So please don't feel otherwise now. Makes sense, Pisces, or anyone making sense of this. All right. But that's what we have for your postcards, Pisces. We're now at 4408 with Virgo. 4408, Virgo's postcard coming right up from Spirit. Let's see, Spirit, what have you for Virgo? All right. Virgo also has 2. I don't know what's up with that, okay? Maybe you're seeing 2s left and right. But I digress. Dearest you, Virgo, for postcard number 1 here. We are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals, and that you've had disappointments along the way. And guys, remember, see how Spirit kind of made mention of your current energies. This is Seven of Wands, you guys, pulled from the Gay Tarot. And though you don't see, many aspects of wood, all right, it's so interesting. I had to check, like, okay, is this not swords at least with the umbrella being metal? I don't know. But it's rainy, it's stormy, and the whole time you're trying to toil, it's, blood, sweat, tear, and labor, and try again. You're being seen the whole time. Now, why would that be? Because the whole time, regardless of your chart freaking placement, because this was for the general collective energies, you're being supported. Get it now? So take the pressure off and breathe. Okay? Yeah, it's storming. The divine's in there with you. Okay? Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath. God damn it. I need you to know, I didn't know. I should have just shut up and read the card, I guess. Here goes me channeling for no good reason, Yeah, all right. You better get this. Right now, we suggest, Virgo, you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being, right? You could choose to. You could choose not to. You should choose to do this, Virgo. Anyone who could make sense of this, right? Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. Oh, you think? Right? Virgo, how about it? But we know that happy reward, not even rewards, they're happy ones. I love a happy reward. Like a reward is already like a miracle, right? But a happy reward, golly, I'll take yours if you don't want it, collective. Just saying, happy rewards are on their way to you even now. All right. Change is the only constant. So be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more. We promise. They're promising you. Did you... They're promising you what? Happy rewards. Not even just a regular measly schmeasly miracle. It's happy reward. Happy miracles. Whoo-wee. Are you ready for this? Like, seriously, are you sure? Because this is giving high octane. Just saying. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses. Ooh, it's been a while. And the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care, Virgo. Can you feel us? They are always with you, through you, in you, around you, above you, below you, supporting you. Not pushing you down to the ground, weighting you down, and trying to unalive you, like it might seem like, or dare I say, feel like. Good thing we understand feelings can lie, as valid as they may be for the time, right? Right. So Virgo, let's get on with the getting on to postcard number 2. I know you're waiting. All right. So your second postcard here, Virgo. Dear wonderful you, Virgo. Intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. Do we do that still? I don't know. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one, that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. Not even just okay, they're saying it will be so worth it. Quote, so worth it, okay? This is the only way, Virgo, you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to spirit and to us, right? We're all connected. Makes sense? There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go, Virgo, and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy. All right. We support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope you learn to love yourself as much as we do, Virgo. Life is about who we are, life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so, 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 so much, Virgo. And you know, there's something to be said for strength in numbers, right? There's something to be said for hell, even being vulnerable with other like-minded individuals. It can really shake things up for the better, right? You can learn a lot, maybe even culturally. But in general, of course, you can just enjoy each other's vibe and energy. And that is a form of meditation, believe it or not, to spirit. You're integrating with spirit in ways that you can't simply and solely on your own with yourself necessarily do. Makes sense? All right, so that's what I have for Virgo. Ringing the bell for those that didn't get a chance to get their free reading and hop on their merry way. We'll do a cursory sweep just to make sure no one was left behind. All right. Of course, you guys know you get one freebie per live stream. So you would know whether or not you're eligible for a free reading. If you are, all right, welcome. Hey, hi, love and light. And pop your question in according to the live stream rules, please and thank you. If not, no worries. We've got a few signs and a few more bell ringing experiences to get through before the live stream ends, okay? Thank you, Fiona. That's so brilliant. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm going to hydrate because I've been flippity flamming with my mouth gate, and it's that time. Now, I think I had a card on the floor. All right. Let's see. If not, we're just going to continue. All right. So, nobody got a question? We're going to do 5130 for Taurus. All right. Let's see what the postcard from Spirit is for the Taurans of the group. How about that? Okay, this is the vibe. Dearest you, Taurus. Okay, so we're on Taurus now. A rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, Taurus. Who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable, Taurus. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction, not only your map. Wait, hold on a second. You in a direction not on your map, excuse me. Let it. I don't understand that. Hold on a second. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. There we go. Sorry, I'm caught up, Taurus. My bad. Be so flexible, Taurus, that no storm can uproot you. Going back to the current energies. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world, in abundance. And you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours, especially because you have put in the work. All right, Taurus, going back to the general collective energies. And for those that don't know why I'm referencing these cards from the tarot, it's because this was what Spirit indicated, your spiritual guidance team and more indicated, I should more aptly state, or the current energies connected to why we're having these postcards even come out for you guys, right? Did I say postcard? Post Malone? No, postcard. Okay, there we go. Phew. Okay. Oh my God, forgive me. That, oh my God. No words. I have no words about that. Okay, there we go. 53:50 on the timer for Capricorn. Post Malone. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. All right, so one flipped over. It didn't fly out, but it flipped over. Could be some significance to the color blue. Doesn't have to be the case. All right, this is for Capricorns. Dearest, wonderful you, Capricorn. To help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket. Maybe you have been doing that. That's why you're disgruntled AF. Makes sense, Cappy Goats, right? Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. So, really, excuse me, this is somebody's something. Excuse me, all right? I'm not planning for the sneezes. I don't. Okay, anyways. Mental energy is really important right now. Okay, this is so funny because this isn't even the swords, it's the wands. But the Seven of Wands card does speak to fighting your ground, and you've got to believe in what you're believing in. You got to believe in something. You got to believe in you in order to fight for anything and for you, right? So now's not the time, okay? Because whoever I'm speaking to, Capricorn, you've been at this. You've been putting in the work, right? Now's not the time to self-sabotage because you fear success. Oh, get to the root of why you would. Is the thought of being seen frightening to you still? Or you've been being seen. So, right? Don't create a problem when you don't have to have one, okay? Don't create it because the divine's looking to bring breakthrough energy assistance for you, right? And you got to do your part in this, Capricorn. But I digress. Let's continue with your postcard. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. Did you forget? Oh my goodness. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? That's why the others don't have the vision, Capricorn. You don't want them to have your blueprint for your business before you have it, do you? So it's okay if they don't see the vision for your business, if that's you. All right. Some desires are infused with miraculous powers, Capricorn, to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you, Capricorn. Won't you go on ahead and feel supported and fearlessly progress onward and upward, dare I say. Backwards, never that, right? All right. So we've got 57 Aquarius, all right? Aquarius at 57. Okay, that's, hello, what are we doing? All right, here we go. For Aquarius. Postcard from Spirit for Aquarius, please. All right, so this is it. Dear you. Oh, Aquarius, right? Thank you, Fiona. Dear you, it might be hard to believe you'll ever get to where you want to go, feel the way you want to feel, and find peace and security, but you can, Aquarius. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. Ooh. It is easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this or that so that you can feel safe. Oh. Spirit's getting into somebody's ass today. All right. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Empty yourself so you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up, and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you. Loving you so much, Aquarius. A couple things on that. Connection with spirit is where the power is. It's also where the birthright abundance exists. Okay. The more that you have awareness of that, the more that you receive the benefits and the perks of that existence. It exists nonetheless, right? But if you have a mindset that it doesn't, if you have a mindset that you're not worthy, if you have a mindset that it will not stay around for you, it's not really a thing for you, you won't reap the benefits of living a lifestyle understanding that you very much, in fact, possess that birthright energy. It was given unto you. Nobody can take it from you. But you have the ability with your free will, interestingly enough, to self-sabotage your lifestyle by your disbelief. okay, in the existence of that birthright energy. Calm, peace, and serenity, abundance, freedom, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and bang out the last two because it's not going to be a lot of time, and I don't know that anyone else is on here, so it's okay. We're going to do, just put 60 for Libra, please, and thank you. For Libra's message, their postcard from Spirit, okay? So, hold on. All right. Do we have one or two? We have two. Guided to one. Libra. Dearest you, Libra. We have something exciting to share with you, Libra. You are a manifesting master. I love that for you, Libra. And you don't even know it. Now, that's the part we're going to talk about, okay? There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. Again, can't get around it. It's your birthright, right? Especially now that we're talking about it, you know about it. So, I mean, it's the thing, okay? Spirit is the source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. See how it's very important to not operate in disbelief right now? Okay, anyone? So whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough. And abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. Basically what I was saying. You are so on the right path right now. Keep believing. And then the seeing happens. Loving you more and more every day, Libra. Okay? All right. You guys bear with me 1 second here. And we're back. All right. Okay. Had to take care of like a couple things, and I was like, all right, let's just get it done quick and dirty. We're going to do Gemini next, you guys, and then we will be taking the questions. I will ring the bell, I promise. Just give me like 2 minutes of your time. Thank you. If that, right? So we're going to say Gemini is at 103, right? Gosh, I can barely see the screen right now, hopefully. I moved the shade, but the sun moved. All right, let's see, Gemini. Maybe there's some significance to that. You guys got to cleanse your third eye energy in that sunlight, right? You can't always do just moon energy, right? You got to have the yin and the yang. Oh, my goodness. All right, Gemini is feeling blocked. Let's see here. Yeah, these are not it. I love this deck, you guys, but it is quite arduous to shuffle. I wish they would have put like a little bit more gloss to it to make it a little bit more slidey. It's not as slidey, so it's clumpy. And so I'm mindful sometimes both cards come out and they're supposed to, and sometimes they're not supposed to. And sometimes, you know, you have operator error as well, because my hands are only so big. Like I'm barely able to, I don't know. But here we go, Gemini. All right, I'm coming, I promise. Here we go. See? All right. Thanks for sticking with me, Gems. All right. Dear you, Gemini. Oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown, let go of the branch you are clinging to, and let spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure, Gemini. Guys, you're in for something good. All you need to concern yourself with, Gemini, is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way, Gemini. My goodness. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said: take one step toward the gods and they will take 10 toward you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. Geminis, you better dance it out. Okay. Shake the dust off. You know what I'm saying? Amp up the energy for the celebration because you've got a load of miracles. Like, excuse me? As you should, right? I'm not surprised. I'm just excited for you. That's all. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and ring the bell. We've completed our all signs reading. Haha. In almost an hour, right? And so I think that's our best all signs reading yet as far as time. I know, one night, Fiona, remember that we were here until like 79 degrees till tomorrow, basically. I think it was like we ended at like, I don't know, damn near 3 a.m. I was like, okay, we're just gonna never do that again. Don't worry though, we will have more all signs readings, you guys. I'm not unmindful, it's February, and so most people are really high key. You know, like tuned into love. So we will be doing some all signs love messages. I'm just, I don't know, I really felt compelled to just get the current energies kind of situated before we even dealt with the energies of love and romance and all of that, because sometimes those energies, funnily enough, can be quite triggering, right? So I figured, you know what, it's best we just put our best foot forward calmly when we do get to the realm of love, as it were, with those kind of messages. But stay tuned. We will have those. Love and light, Teresa Horton. I see your message or your question here regarding your sun. Okay, let's see here. My goodness. Okay, so we've got one. Ooh. Yeah, it's looking like it's a yes, okay? But it's looking like on the other side, there's some sort of maturity or knowledge and or opportunity, interestingly enough, that actually most likely sets him on the other side of the hurdle in the storm energy, right? In greater positioning than without learning some of the lessons, okay? And I get it. There's it's giving battlefield energy, warfare in the spirit. All right. But let me see here, because I feel like I do want to check this, Teresa, for your son. Yeah, there's definitely, the sun card is the happiest card in any tarot deck, you guys, but like dead ass, it talks about clarity. And so basically this is reiterating what I got from the channeling. There could be some aspect of protection for him to actually go there for a time as well. Because I don't see the streets being all, yeah, this is the justice. Okay, look at that, babe. I had no idea that this actually was a justice card ever. Like, I recently found this deck in the studio. Like I said, you guys, it has very real life experiences depicted. But look at that, babe. That justice stands. Okay, so you know, it's not something that we ever want to see, of course. But if it actually benefits more than we can see, we ought to have faith in that. All right. I'm not here saying that the system is not what it is, okay, in certain measures and forms and to great lengths of that. You'll never get me to say, you know, that's not the case. But the thing is, the message stands, and so does your son's justice. And you need to just allow for that, okay? It's not always necessarily what we think is best, because the divine is the ultimate strategist. But man, if your son's going to be better for it on the other side, I say, let him, you know, love and light. Oh, $1 million bond. Yeah, but honey bun, you don't get $1 million bond for nothing. You know what I mean? And there's some aspect of protection. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking in code, Teresa Horton. There's some aspect of protection. Certain players will no longer have access to your son whilst he is in lockdown, no pun intended. Okay. So it seems that this is the way that, the divine, and we got to let it up to them, of course, at the end of the day, them being the most ultimate strategist above our muggle selves, our mental, processes and abilities. And it just seems like that is part and parcel of your son's journey, and maybe he signed up to do just that in his soul contract in some way, shape, or form. All right, whether it looks like that now, this life is far more spiritual than you might realize. Okay, it's not like I think it's funny that anyone should have to go to jail, but at the same time, the divine could definitely be placing your son quite strategically into a pool of other individuals, right? To receive enlightenment and to enlighten. Okay, and hey, I mean, let him. You know what I mean? So much love and light to you and your son, of course. I just think that you should work on trying to understand that this really is a situation where he's being protected. I can't say that word enough. Just saying. Okay. Um, all right. Here we go. So that's what I have for you, Teresa Horton. Much love and light to you and your son. Again, I don't think that's funny. But neither is death. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly that, Teresa. Okay. So utilize that strength, babe. You got it for a reason. Okay. I know it ain't easy. I'm not saying it should even feel easy or, you know what I mean, but necessary is a much more apt word, a descriptor for what's really going on. Hearing to say even behind the scenes, whatever that means. And I kind of want to tap out because I don't want, but this is going to assist him with walking away from some of the fuck shit, as well as actually I see on the other side of it, yeah, there's some experience, enlightenment, learning, and on the other side of it is some aspect of this allows for him to rein in his mental, where it's a more calmer state in his mental space, in spite of the circumstances maybe not changing the way that, of course, we'd love to say, like, oh no, he doesn't have to go. But just saying, that's what I got for you, babe. All right, you guys, book your personals if you are in need of readings. Please tip and donate. We're $5 away from getting our next deck for the channel, because somebody graciously, thank you to whoever that was. There's a little bit of confusion as to the two people, and I don't want to call names, okay, but thank you so much for that donation. I know you meant it for me, but I'm going to put it towards the channel because I do want to get that angel number deck and get some more codes under our belt. Because the angel numbers really do assist you guys with really understanding next steps, really understanding how to get out of mental and heart space energies that just are not serving you, right? Regarding some very real specific issues, okay? And in real time for you personally. So please look up those angel numbers, all right? If you're seeing them, you're seeing them for a reason. And do you want to actually risk not understanding why? Could mean life or death. Who knows? Just saying. All right. You guys stay blessed. You are amazing. You are protected. Okay. Angelic realm assistance is here for you. Please tap in. Please delegate responsibilities to your angels. You guys have kids you're delegating responsibilities to, some of you, but make sure you're delegating other responsibilities to your angelic realm assistants. Okay. They're very much in service for you because you are divinity. All right. You are royalty. You are amazing. You are of God. You are of the light. Right? So however you subscribe, act like it though. You know what I mean? Live like it. Manifest like it. Pray like it. And you guys, a prayer of faith, you only need pray one time. Otherwise you're saying, hey, I'm here again because I feel like I can't trust that you heard me the first time. Divine universe. How would you, what? Huh? So if you feel the need to pray for hours at a time, make most of that praise, not just the prayer, right? You put the petition out and it stands. That's it. Okay. Rest of the time, you just thank you that it's taken care of. Thank you that you heard my petition. You know, if you have to go through all of that, then do that. But don't be, begging and plea bargaining with, any divine energy, whether you call them God, goddess, or otherwise, right? Holy Spirit or otherwise, pleading and the begging and the wishing and the hoping and the praying, because the whole time you're self-sabotaging your petition as you put it forth. Don't be that one. You guys, it's high time you believe stubbornly. Be stubborn in your faith, okay? And try to work on stubborn aspects in other areas of self. But regarding faith, amp that shit up. Go ahead and get stubborn, all right? Give yourselves permission. Give yourselves permission to smile because you deserve it. You guys, don't forget, bask in that sunlight. It's wanting to come through for a reason. It's wanting your attention for a reason. Chances are you should connect. All right. And that's what I have for you today for this particular live stream. Anyhow, I'm not sure. I might be back on. I don't know. I'll have to meditate and figure that out. All right. But irregardless, it was wonderful to spend time with you. And thank you so much for the energy and for your participation. I really appreciate each and every one of you coming on because none of you had to, right? But I'm here for you, not me. Okay, so it doesn't really work so well without you. Makes sense? Thank you so much. And definitely, I mean this when I say it every time, but I really want to make sure you knew, right? This particular time, okay? Love and light.